Good evening. Good evening, good evening. Hello. Welcome to something completely different. Something completely different indeed. It is Forza Horizon 5. And, well, the goodbye to Forza Horizon 5. Because it is in the last few days now before Horizon 6 is being released. Now let's see, when does Horizon 6 release? It's the 19th of May, so 1 day and 9 hours from now. Of course, it is open for everybody who has bought into it early, but yeah. For all the mortals, it's still a couple of days. So a bit inspired with what Kev did earlier in the week, I figured let's do a send-off. And go through some of the circuits and the races that I've created in the game. Oh yeah, that's true. That was on the lower level. Well, a bit more. Let's see. No. Event Lab Creations. Ooh, I do have a rallycross circuit around there. Let's go with that then. And let's go with the Mazda, because that is the car that I'm already in. So I have played this game for well over 200 hours. But I think I spent more time in some of the older Horizon games. I'm quite looking forward to the next one as well. Oh yeah, I've got a Toyota racing suit. Yeah, start event. Anything goes. Just the class, of course. We do have a bit of everything. I have to say, I don't really remember this rallycross track. I do remember overshooting that corner a number of times though, so it's not all foreign for me, but yeah. The last time I played this game was in later part, well, around summertime of 2024, I think it was. Oh. the dyno. I think this is one of the early sort of rallycross tracks that I made in this game, because I see that I miss a few of the signatures that I've used to put in the tracks later, in later editions. Braking before the corner is also something that I still struggle with. Of course, back when we were playing this game a lot, we were a rather big number of friends who used to jump on and do this together. We're like 4 or 5 at a minimum. So having a long track like this didn't really matter too much. Yeah, no, this track in particular feels like lacks a bit of well, it feels a bit empty, I think is the right way of putting it. Yeah, 7 minutes. I did see, however, that there was another race with the same starting point. Okay, so that's a long road race. So look at the map then. As I do know that I have circuits all over the place, really. But I don't remember the starting point of all of them, so... switch, there we go, switch normal event, yes. Okay, so I don't have anything for this starting point then, okay. Creative Hub Event Lab, okay, let's see. My events. Play Azul. Let's go with that one then. Hello. Welcome along to something something different than the usual games that I play. Let's go with the Nissan. '10 Rally Monte Carlo. Oh, nice. Yeah, well, that's just start race. I don't really remember this circuit either, so that'll be interesting. Okay, so there is the dyno. That's one of the trademarks in early. Oh yeah, it's this one. Whoops. There are some anti-cut devices in here. Oh, a bit too hard. Yeah, I should be doing fairly well because I haven't really put the opponent's skill all that high. This is one of the very early circuits that I made in the game, in the event tab creator thingy. Oops. Forgot where to go. And again, it's a bit of a bare bones circuit with the not really filling up with that much stuff along the route. I can certainly see what I was going for. All these empty grandstands as well. Yeah, 3 laps, that is enough for this one. So, have you gotten your hands on Horizon 6 yet? Or are you waiting for the release on Tuesday? You can see that a lot of the usual racing game YouTubers have already started to churn out videos of the new game. And I do try my best to avoid watching them because I want to experience the game for the first time myself. Right, let's see, go to Creative Hub again then, see what event tab, see what else I have in the list. So that is mostly using the same roads. Yeah, okay, so that one is just the same roads but with different cars. Okay. And that's the long one, the reverse Goliath. Ah. Long, oh yeah, that's a different, slightly longer version of the one that, whoops. No, it isn't the longer version, it is the one that we drove earlier on. The Baja circuits is something I want to do later. RX of Caldera. Sure. And this is anything goes, so so many cars in this garage that I haven't done anything with. I've just collected. Yeah, you know what, let's go proper rallycross then. With a Petisor by livery from one of his later outings as a works driver in the WRC. Still fits very well with a Toyota racing suit. No, I don't need extra. I don't need extra money in this game. Can't bring him with me to the next one anyway. Well, this is a bit more punch than the cars that I've already driven. Whoop. No. I think we are approaching the airplane scene. Okay, wasn't that tight of a corner. This is the airplane scene. Yeah. Sunken airplane into the ground. As I do have on quite a lot of my my circuits in this game. One of the regular decorative elements. Oops. Okay. Well, I don't have any gravel tires or tires for a snowy surface. on the car, because that was really slippery once I got outside of the line. Hi Kev, welcome along. Making it look easy, yeah, well, that was the dyno of course. No, I haven't bothered turning the AI difficulty any further up. How is the stream, by the way? I think I managed to get the sound balance somewhere in the right region. Hope that looks decent as well. Yeah, this is a different one. Because the one that you drove is the shorter version. It goes the opposite way of this one. Past the T-Rex. Sound is good, nice. Ooh, come to think of it, I do have another circuit around here that goes down on the ice. Yeah, I do have a couple of circuits around the same area up here. Maybe I'll do the ice racing one now. Porsche 944 Turbo. Collect price, thank you very much. Keep expanding the garage. Or the content of the garage, really. Now let's see. Oh, this is the only... Okay. I thought I had an event that runs around the lake here. Ah, yeah, I do, because there is a starting point that you can use on the other side there. Volcano Winter. Let's see. Do we have something else with the proper tires? The Golf man. Oh, Group A Celica. That's nice. Group A Rallycross Celica actually, and Gunde Svan used to drive in the middle of the 90s in the Euro RX. This car is a bit heavier than the other ones. Yep, then we have the usual plane crash. There is the T-Rex. Well, it might have been Daniel. Welcome along, by the way. Oops. Yeah, six-wheeler Ram truck, yeah. Speaking of ramming, hi Hugo, welcome along. That was the tighter corner. We had the T-Rex and we had the hot air balloons a bit further along the route here as well. The only thing I don't have on this route is the small pink piñata thingies. Oh, it's a 5-lap race. Yeah, okay. No, there is one of the piñata thingies. Oop. I've been running around from live stream to live stream today, Hugo. Some of them are more professional than others. Oh, yeah. Started turning in too early. hit my own anti-cut. I do look at all of this and I can think of the all the creativity I've had for most of these. Thinking of all the time that I've spent scouting for the right layouts and everything. But I do see one thing that I haven't thought of now, but in the past the AIs have been a lot more rubber bandy. In the single player races compared to what they are now. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that myself, having a go at the event lab in Horizon 6. Looking forward to jumping into Horizon 6 full stop, really. Was it? Yeah, it was Horizon 4 that was in Scotland, where you also had a big frozen lake. I did also set up an ice race, essentially, on that big lake. I was crisscrossing it a bit. I couldn't put any props there in that game as I did in this one. Yeah, I do agree with that. Japan is for car people, really, it is the perfect setting for something like this. Still haven't figured out the grip of the ice. And across the line. 8-minute flat. Yep, you were right, it was a Ferrari 250 GTO. We have the Ford GT70 in there as well, BMW X6. Let's see. Yeah, sure. Let's fast travel here. Because this is the scene of the rallycross circuit I have. Well, you know what? Maybe a Hoonigan car is a Hoonigan Cosworth is the way to go here. Yeah, let's do that. It's also kind of funny. This color looked really red on the old screen that I had. But now that I see it on this screen, it's more orange than anything else. More orange than red. Oops. And this is the circuit that I have made that has the most highest number of drives. The highest number of likes and everything. Yeah, the egg. Yeah, I did manage to lure Kevin to drive this one, yeah. Trick Kevin to drive this one. And again, my brain does not have the computing power to both talk properly and drive. I was just about as close as you want to go to that concrete wall. Oh, missed the egg. Well, it is still somehow in third position. But now that you're here, I found the other proper rallycross track that I was thinking of. Let's see, Creative Hub, Event Lab, My Events. Let's see, was it this one? No. The David, which is a different Goliath thingy. Baja Long. Hi PG. Rick City South. I do see that I have a few that I will need to come back to here. But super short. Yeah. Well, thanks for dropping by. Right, let's go with this one then. Yeah, Subaru BR set. So this is not the quote-unquote proper rallycross track that I have down here. Because I have one with a joker lap and everything. This is the first concept that I made here. A couple more T-Rexes than I have on many of the other circuits. The upside down balloon is here. The digger or excavator on its riding its shovel. Yeah, that jump is a troublesome one. Because there is no way I've been able to get the AI drivers to slow down enough for that jump. So to get them to avoid slamming into the wall. Speaking of airplane. and with the 5 previous iterations of this track, I had the hairpin on the other side of that landing, or that wall rather. We're getting there shortly. So we have this chicane thingy. And then this hairpin that we come to now, I had that a bit further along, following the actual road there instead of just cutting over. But for some reason, all the AI cars that jumped and slammed into that wall, they kept grinding against the wall. And for some reason they respawned on the other side of the wall, and then they cut half the track. So there was no real way for the human drivers to even compete with the AIs on this one. So it took me a few goes to get it to work this way. Yeah, AI found a loophole. And you gotta be one hell of a driver to catch up the time that they've gained by not driving the complete infield. And rather staying on the perimeter roads. Alright, heading into the last lap of this one. Before we get to the point where I can actually showcase the cross track that I was talking about when you were streaming. mighty close to actually lapping the last car in the last car on the road. He had a goofy horn indeed. The 200. Listen, 200 wasn't really the car to go around here with. .240 That being said, the Jeep Trackhawk got stuck on the last round. Oh. Level up. So the starting point for that other one is a bit further down the infield there. The Baja Scramble. Now let's see, it is the oh yeah, it is the super short one. If I just bothered looking at the text. Yeah. The Beetle rallycross car this time. An actual rallycross car. Although with a different rallycross livery. So same starting position, same first corner. Although tightening a bit. So we do have the stunt truck over the bridge of the first corner. We of course do have the usual plane crash. I do feel like this circuit is more of a proper rallycross circuit. We had the hot air balloon on the top of the tire bridge thingy. So the green arrows point to the Joker Lap, which is infested with 2 T-Rexes. driving this circuit now, I'm actually quite pleased with it. I think this one might even be better than the this one actually might be better than the one at the observatory. Hi Ola, welcome along. Yeah, you can join some of the fun of the old tracks. Yeah, well, I did hint at this a bit earlier in the week, didn't I? I do like that we have a Ford Coupe from the 1940s and a Renault 4 from 1968 as car number 2 and 3 in the race. And no, I haven't done any of you other guys. Your other guys' tracks yet. Because to be honest, I've struggled to remember my own. I struggle to remember my own circuits. Right, what else do we have? Very narrow circuit, okay. Yeah, you're never home. That is another problem. Well, that is a good number of SMSs. Let's go with the Clio for this one then. Yeah, but you're never home. You could have set the computer to download the game while you were away, and then you could have joined. When/if you got home. Oh, speaking of, I see that somebody's tried to call me when I've been driving. Yeah. Okay, so this is another one of those circuits that I kinda recognize. And the Alpha went wide. Oh. Hi Leslie. Welcome along. Yeah, I didn't really think I would do any Horizon 5 myself, but Kev was live streaming earlier in the week, and I figured I have a lot of old circuits and such to that I could show off before we close the chapter on this game. The last time I drove the game was in like June 2024. or July 24, maybe even, because it was in the summer vacation I had. So had to re-download the game earlier in the week and everything, get it all set up for this. Yeah, this Clio has a 7-speed gearbox. I think all my rallycross cars, or well, pretty much all my custom built cars in this game has a 7-speed gearbox. Well, to be fair, Kev, if you were a proper influencer, you probably would have been in the new game already, wouldn't you? Like Fail Race and so many of the other ones. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to getting into that game during the coming week myself, depending a bit on how the week looks in RBR. Of course, on Thursday we do have round 3 of the UK Touring Car Series at Snetterton, which is an open race, by the way, so you don't even have to have the premium to join that one. Creative Hub. Let's go back into my events, because there was another one that I was Valley Circuits. Oh yeah, that was the one we just did. Yeah, I did make quite a number of these longer street races as well. Stadio RX, that's the inline one. There we go, City RX. Maybe we should use one of the many Peugeot S2000s that I have. Yeah, let's go with this one. 054 GT. Oh, Holden HSV. Nice. Oh, I do have a digger quite high. Balancing on the first there. I could spot the T-Rex as well. Oh. That's the airplane. I was gonna say, is this the one with the stairway? And yes, it was. Behind. Well, the AI seems to struggle a bit with the staircase. Oh, that's a traffic jam. Look, how did they manage to roll in that place? You've started your journey through Japan already? Nice. Oh no. The Velociraptor is stuck. I am fairly certain I made another circuit around here that was crisscrossing even more with the more with tunnels and such. Yeah, I had some ideas that wasn't really perfect. Yeah, that was just that one. Is this the one, maybe? No, it was not this one. No. Ah, no, this is the place. No. Yeah, sure. Just let me know when you're done. I will have a look. Hmm. I was certain I had more events in the city. Do they have starting points on the outside of the city then? Oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna go in that way. Hmm. I'm fairly sure it's not located at this point. Nope. Let's go to the street racing start point as well, then. Oh. This is the one that I spoke of the other day, by the way. The off-road thingamabob with just waypoints widespread around. 37.4 kilometers. That is the only one I have here. Guess well, maybe I've been planning to do some yeah, and again, some of the fun in the naming. The David, which is a Goliath-esque route, but it is 100 kilometers in overall length. Yeah, let's do an asphalt race instead then. Yeah, an asphalt circuit instead, with a probably asphalt circuit based livery on an asphalt circuit based car with all sorts of mishmash on. Yeah, one thing, well, I think the livery looks good on the car, that is one thing. But we have the Tim Harvey Peugeot SO Ultron livery on the car, but we also have the name of Freddie Loix on the front fender or front wing. Okay, so the front end did not grip up. That's the T-Rex. I do remember this BMW being one of my favorite asphalt cars. There was the Pinata. Oh, one of my favorite asphalt cars in this class. I can easily see why, because it's a well-behaved car. Oh yeah, it was a 5-lap race. So we're not gonna struggle with the AI at the crossover point just yet. Might not struggle with them at the crossover point at any point in the race, really. Given how long both of the loops are. Yeah, no, it's a little bit understeery in high speeds. Other than that, it's a very nice car to drive. Very well balanced. And it sounds good too. last passing of the crossover, and the AI is still all gathered on one side there, so will be no shenanigans in this race. Because I think this original circuit was where the crossover point is. I think this one just turned left. Level up! Ka-ching! Ooh, yeah. We started to cover the excuse me. Started to cover the cost that I had of the fast traveling in the city to to find a race that I didn't have. Now I do have a rallycross circuit around here somewhere too. Is this the starting point? No events found. Okay, let's go this way then, just to see. Aha, here we get to see all the routes that I've made. But a lot of these are on the okay, here we go. Stadium RX Stadio Circuit. There is such a large number of circuits that also doesn't really... where is this? Well, this one, the island hopping, I know is a published one. I think most of these are routes that... it seems like this, the Colossus and many of these point-to-point races are the original races, but I have set up different races on them. And the ones with a proper layout, like this one, is my own custom routes. Ah, yeah, of course, the ones with the yellow pencil on them. Excuse me. Those are the custom routes that I've made myself. All the different iterations of the RX bar circuits. Okay, so it seems like I have nothing in Guanajuato then, apart from that city rallycross thingy that I drove earlier. Yeah, no, that's the... does it say? No. Yeah, no, I'm a bit surprised that I don't seem to have more races around here than I actually have. Okay, fast travel to this point then. Oh, okay. So that's not a proper starting point for any race. Okay. Is this the starting point of that off-road watery thingy? Yeah, I think it is. Okay, let's take the Nissan Dakar. Truck. Let's bring that one out for a spin through the water, because this is one of the very earliest routes that I made. The excavator on balancing. There was the piñata. Okay. It was a lot sharper turning than I expected it to be. And this is why it's called island jumping. And the usual plane crash thingy. Yeah, I've had some proper creative spurs. Ah, there was a plane up there as well that I didn't spot the first time through. All these little Easter eggs that are everywhere. How is the meal prepping going on, by the way? Because I do remember one of Per's circuits that I wanted to drive as well. And again, I forgot that this is a hairpin. Might not have been my best course, this one, but nice for playing around with some ideas. And of course another thing with this creating these circuits, you are kind of you are very dependent on the starting points that the official or original races in the game actually has, because you have to use those things, or those race start points as your start points for the race as well. Oop. So that makes it a bit you're a bit more limited in what you can do. Okay, yeah, October 2024 was the last time I played the game, and I was back into it yesterday to log in and see that everything was working. So I had 45 unique players, 19 likes and 61 plays on some of my Blueprint events. I've been gifted 2 super wheel spins. Yay! 15,000 and a Ford Focus. Take that. 135,000 and going home. I have so many super wheel spins available in there. Oh no, missed out on the proper car. Almost a Ford RS 200. Ooh. Ka-ching, ka-ching. Now this is the number of super wheel spins I have. I do have a... well, only 15 actually regular wheel spins now. I was getting so many of those wheel spins that I didn't bother spinning them. In FH6 the limit is no longer... oh, okay, so you can start from wherever you want. That is always... that's a welcome change. Absolutely. No. My history, that's probably just a circus that I've done now. Yeah. Hold on. Okay, my local events, that's so, but this one, my shared events, has several pages from what it looks like. But this is with all the I do like the name of this one, the very British motorway run. The street racing on the motorway. Back and forth on the left side of the road instead of the right side. Instead of the correct side. So, does it say how many pages I have? 4 pages. Now, let's do this one then. Formula 1 inspired livery for the PLP50. Yeah, you know what? Let's go with the Nissan Pulsar. Or Sunny, as it's called in this part of the world. And Mr. Myhrvold, I do feel like I am coming towards the end of the end of the showcase now. So if you are close to be able to join, then I think we are about to hit that point now. Okay, so red and white tires stacks, those are not possible to drive through. Okay, good to know. Yeah, we have to make this stupid thing because we had to we couldn't rejoin at the starting point. We had to rejoin at the back end of where the grid is at the start. That is why it has this funky tail end to the circuit. Yeah, alright. Again, this might not be my best circuit. We're certainly playing around with some fun ideas. What was a Fiat 500? No, I saved some of those tracks in case you would be able to join. Yeah, when I started the game yesterday and tried to log in, I found out that I had somehow tied this game, or yeah, to an email account that I haven't used in a long time. So I was caught up in one of those two-factor authentication never-ending loops, because to access that email I had to get a code sent to another email. So I had to log into that email, get a code so I could log into the other email, and then I could get the game to send me a code on that other email so that I could log into the game. So, leveling up even further. Another 25,000. Yeah, I heard you liked emails, indeed. Now I know for a fact that I've made a rallycross circuit around these ruins. Now, route select, does that select? No. It doesn't put any of the no, I thought it might have a lot of half-spoken sentences. I thought the game might have put so that when you're on this location, the events that you've made on this location would be, or the circuits you've made, or routes rather, would be lined up at that point, but apparently not. But anyway, I do need a quick toilet break before I do anything else, so bear with me for a second or minute or two. I'll be right back. Rye. So how are we doing? Going the wrong way compared to where I thought I was actually going. Ah, no, that was just an expedition. There was no proper races at that point. Okay. Currently in that email loop. Yeah, okay, yeah. What's the logo on the front of the car? That's not the usual Nissan logo. Oops. Optimizing for your PC. Alright, so we are slowly getting there then. I do seem to remember having a race of some sort. That comes into this point as well. Might just be on a road race of some sort. Skill points. That's another thing. Yeah, I've got 837 available skill points to put on cars. Now let's see if we have anything different fun we can drive. The Audi RS4 Avant is the one of the old Nürburgring, the N24 cars. I think it used to go in the VLN as well back in the day. Of course, we do have a M6 GT3 inspired livery for the car. Ah, right, I also do have the Top Gear endurance race livery for the M3 2005. E46 M3 GTR, that's also a really good car. I have an E36, well, I have several E36s. The Lawrence. Have a proper Viper. Some Ferrari stuff. Convoy invite. Okay. Right, I'll see what I can do. I got 56 out of 57 landmarks discovered. Okay. Interesting. Now let's see. Convoy. Create a convoy. Friends only. Now does this open the Windows thingy as well? No, okay, good. We couldn't log you on to Xbox Live. Why? Well, it shouldn't really be a problem because I'm already in the game. Let's go there for now then. Okay, so I somehow can't invite you to the convoy. Can you join me? Hmm. Okay, so I'll open the Xbox app thingy on the PC. Yeah, well, you were in the rally world. That doesn't really help me all that much because... Okay. That's fair enough. Okay, there we go. Join. Okay, I think that might have been working. Okay, so back into the game there. Okay, now it says convoy, and you're in my convoy. Okay, so I'm logged on to Xbox, but not logged on to Xbox. But I'm logged on to Xbox. Oh. Perfect. Right. Okay, let's see if I can find now event blueprint, search, and if we then go search, creator, yeah, of course. Let's go with that rallycross circuit that Per has made. That's S1 rallycross, isn't it? The festival cross. Yep. Oh, V2. Rally Monster then. So an S1 rallycross car. Yeah, right. Thanks for tuning in, Leslie. And catch you later. And the Indy qualifying is just now it's just going fast and turning left. It's not pushing anybody out of the real event. And there we go. That's a proper rallycross car. Why is the music playing? Because it's connected to the festival site, maybe? Yeah, it was the longbow. Oop. And somebody forgot to look at where the checkpoint was located. do like how well spread out the AI are now that playing online, compared to how close together they were when I was playing single player. Ooh, that was slightly too late on the brakes. Dismantling everything along the way as well. I think one more lap and we would have been lapping the AI. Taking each other out of the race. Oh. What happened? Where did he go? Oh! Missed another checkpoint maybe. There was another missed checkpoint there, okay, yeah. I feel like this is gonna demonetize anything. Copyright strike. Some things maybe. Right, Creative Hub. Fuego Rallycross then. Gonna stick with the same car class. Yeah, same car class. Oh yeah, Hugo is missing out big time. That sounds like the usual way we used to do these kind of things. Ooh, it is a good looking one. I don't remember this circuit at all. Oh. Oh, okay, there was a wall on the inside there. Okay, fine. And apparently I'm not the only one who got stuck in the wall. Yeah, you look at the correct screen, you mean. You missed out on the Rallycross car that we used at the previous race. Yeah, the Hoonigan Cosse with the Martin Skunk livery. There is some power and straight line speed to that Alpha. I'll give it that. Oh, that was cool seeing the other cars coming down the hill. The Martin Skunk livery. Proper old school rallycross livery for the car. I guess we'll get a showcase of that after the after we're done with this event. It's the same thing here though. One more lap and we would have been lapping the AI. Right, let's see what we can find then. Just need to let it load in. Right, and then we can hit search. Okay. Did I spell it wrong or what happened? Search. Well. Ah, yeah, of course. Keep forgetting that. Okay, let's go with the Andros Trophy first and then end with the Mexicano thingy. And this was A800 for the ice race. Performance class. We go A800. Yeah, we're about to find out, aren't we? Well, it was dry season, but it did load the winter for me with my rallycross track. So I guess we'll find out. Okay. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, at least it's winter. Return to free roam. And of course, that kicked me out of the convoy. Okay, so I need to go out here, and I need to, of course, because the Xbox thingy was not launched any longer, so I need to That's the rewind button, okay. Or is it possible to choose? I can search here, can you? Yeah. Okay, so that was not the same starting point then. Andres Trophy in Mexico, here we go. Co-op, my convoy, and choose the same car. Right, let's go ice racing. Ah, right. Speaking of proper old rallycross cars. Ice racing. Why the hell did that car hit reverse at the start line? Oop! Straight in the corner pocket. Oh, and 4 laps of that. Holy moly. I have no idea where we're supposed to go. No, that's the wrong button. What's the respawn button to... Okay, I'm confused. There was one AI going left and one AI going right. What is the next checkpoint? Ah, okay. No. Now this is like the You have the location of the checkpoint, you just need to find out how to get to it. Okay, so I'm about to get lapped. Is this the way it's supposed to go? Yeah, looks like it. And I've done it in the opposite direction how I... Okay, so we crossed that checkpoint. Where are we heading now? It still points me to the same checkpoint. Well, now comes the fun part, because I don't have that headset on. Hold on. Yep. Awesome stuff. Yeah, all right. Right, let's try the other event instead then. Right, shall we go in with the same cars maybe for that one? Do the Mexicano instead. Which has been played 192 times. Now hold on, this is for the most part asphalt, isn't it? Yeah, well, doesn't matter. Yep, let's go with the same car though. Or I will at least go with the same car. And then he left the convoy, of course he did. No, you didn't. Well, I still can't do this. Because the game doesn't register that I am connected to the Xbox app, but I am connected to the Xbox app on the desktop. Oh, great stuff. Oh. Okay, and then I'll do like so. Yeah, I feel like this is probably one of the reasons why we well, I don't remember it being this tedious and troublesome. I think you need to invite me back into another convoy. Okay. Insight. Well, it would be nice if it popped up. Well, I think you might have to invite again, because it doesn't happen anything here. Okay, because if I click that invite, Hello, kitty. Kitty cat. Yeah, okay. I think this will be the last last event of the day. Because I've been going for 3 hours now. So I need to find myself something to eat myself pretty soon. Yeah, of course it joined me automatically then when I went online. Yeah. Hashtag logic. Yeah, this is the one to watch. Yep. Well, it seems promising for now. All right, here we go. Yeah, and then I could see the checkpoint, of course. Beautiful. Well, I got some catching up to do then. I was going to say that for at least for a little while I'll be driving alone. And then all of a sudden all of the AI cars just popped up. Oh. Oh, hei Terje. Welcome along. Gratulerer med dagen. Yeah, it is still within the 17th of May. Seems to be some wheel spin with that Mazda. Oh, I see that this is a car I haven't tuned myself. I have not tuned myself because it only has a 6-speed gearbox. The AI rubber band, well, yes, but also no. Because I do remember it being a lot stronger than it actually is. Or I remember the rubber banding being worse than it has turned out to be tonight. That being said, there is one AI who is a bit quicker than everybody else. Down behind. Yeah, I'm playing on a controller for this one. The Forza games have always been controller games for me. Tried playing a little bit on the steering wheel, but it just felt strange. Oh, the sense is quacks. Nope. A bit more than just a quick left foot brake. One. It's another one of those medieval stadium sections. Because you can't have anything that runs fast for a long period of time without having something that is completely, totally stop, full stop and full start. Yeah, when you don't have any studs or studded tires when you hit the ice, then there is no grip. And the camera shake of this part. Of course. And there is, as usual, no way to get back inside there. I knew there was a some of these tricky stadium things coming up downhill as well. That's a Rod Milne-ish livery to the car, I think. Might not be ish either. I think it's a Rod Milne livery to the Mazda. It doesn't work on VR, I see. Yeah, there is a bit of a jump going back from VR to a flat screen again. Oop. Run, doggo, run. Oh, did the creator get taken out by his own chicane? I do like that slowdown into the piñata thingies after the finish line there. That's a good touch. That was fun. And that is a good positive way to end the run of Horizon 5. As we're just about to hit midnight in Norway. And also, given that I have to be at work in 9 hours. Yeah. So I think that is a good way to end, a good place to end the live stream of the evening now, especially given that I can't talk either. So yeah, that's been a good send off for the game, and then later in the week I'll be back to I'll jump into the new game instead. And also we'll be back with some rallying, I suppose, because I think there is some RBR events coming at some point during the week. And of course the touring cars on Thursday in R Factor 2, which is still open for everyone to join. You don't have to have a premium subscription to join the UK Touring Car Series at Snetterton. But at any rate, that will be it for tonight. Thank you so much everyone for tuning in. Do enjoy, your coming week, I suppose. And I will catch you all later. So take care then, and goodbye!